In George Janko's 100th podcast episode titled The Christian Avengers, where he got all the popular Christian influencers like Cliff and Stuart and Bryce Crawford and Girls Gone Bible and Ruslan and Johnny Chang, they had an interesting discussion, interesting debate regarding hell. Okay, I'm going to tackle two things in this video. One, whether or not hell is what it physically describes in the Bible as a lake of fire and gnashing of teeth and all that, or if it's just darkness, total darkness, right? Nothing, essentially. So that's the first thing. That's called annihilationism, I believe, something like that. So that's the first thing I'm going to tackle. The second thing is how a loving God would be okay with watching people suffer eternally. Those are the two things that George was struggling with. I'm going to try and tackle both of them. I just want to say I do lean towards agreeing with Bryce Crawford more than George. I also want to clarify, this is not a salvation issue, okay? This is a secondary issue. So let's keep it respectful. Whether or not you believe that it's total darkness or physical place, I respect either one. I don't think that believing in one way rather than another means that you're going to be saved or not. This is a secondary issue, so let's just keep it respectful in the comments, please. All right, whether or not hell is a physical place or not. George says probably not. Bryce Crawford says yes. I say yes. Why? Let's look at the Bible. When the Bible describes it as a pit of fire, gnashing of teeth, these are all very vivid descriptions. I don't think that total darkness and burning and suffering and gnashing of teeth, I don't think that ceasing to exist and physical pain are the same thing at all. I think those are very different things. So yes, I do believe that hell is a physical place. And yes, I do think that hell and eternal suffering is a just punishment. I don't think that people going to hell means that God is not loving. And this is why. So when you're little and you disobey your parents, what happens? You get in trouble, right? And then say you grow up, you go to school, right? You disobey your teacher. You throw something at a kid in class when your teacher told you not to. What happens? You go to the principal's office. You get in trouble. Now, let's say you disobey the police. That's even worse. You could go to jail. You could have to pay a fine. You could go to jail for life. Now, let's say you disobey the military. Oh, man, you're in real big trouble. Now, let's say you disobey the president of the United States. Man, you've really got it going for you. If you kill somebody, here in the U.S. at least, in some states, I think, you can get the death penalty. You could be put to death. There are levels of authority where if you disobey at different levels and you break the rules, you pay a price. If you can be killed here on earth for doing something on earth, who's to say that denying the God who created the universe, and when I say denying, I don't mean just sinning, we're all sinners. I mean denying the God of the universe over the course of your entire life. Hell and eternal suffering seems like a just punishment for me. God offers us grace and he offers us mercy. And if we deny that, we deny a free gift, we disobey the God of the universe, yeah, hell is a just punishment for me. So George, I totally get what you're saying. I really understand how a lot of people struggle with the idea that an all-loving God could watch people just go to eternal suffering and eternal pain and eternal burning. But guys, there are levels of authority where if you disobey at different levels, you have different punishments for what you do. And I think that disobeying the God of the universe who loves you and gives you grace, I think that disobeying him over the course of your entire life, like I said, not just sinning once, over the course of your entire life, yeah, hell seems like a just punishment to me. So I just wanted to clear that up a little bit. Like I said, this is a secondary issue. It doesn't mean you're saved or not, whichever way you believe. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. I just want to clear that up. And yeah, thanks for watching.